with a behind the back and an inside turn. And then I'm going to bring my follow in and cushion her in. Raise the hand. Don't finish it because that will put her on her back foot permanently. Raise the hand here, and I like to stretch a little bit to the left to send my follow forward. They're going to rock forward, and I'm going to rock right and come around. Now once we're here, we have a little bit of outer connection. I'm going to step in, connect to my follow, and then ride around like this. The exit, I present my right, rock back with my left, do a right side pass, inside turn. The alternate was, if you can flip around. I bring my follow in, we rainbow. I bring the hand down this time, connect here, and we're a little bit more open and around. And then I exit the same way, or I exit with an outside turn as she turns. Now to do that ride, we did a couple drills. We did the old frolicking in a flower patch thing, where we both kind of rotate around each other. And then I said, leaders, we can get into our right hip and become the inside circle. And then I can get more to my left and become the outside circle. And we can trade places with who's throwing each other around the centrifugal center of that movement. We then did that with our partner here, side by side. So I got a little more into my right hip, and I threw my partner around to the right. And then I got a little bit more to my left hip, and I'm throwing myself on the outside, and my partner's in the middle. That's essentially how this ride works. Once we come in, and I connect, boom, I step through, we counter our hips away. And I'm going to let Anna talk about leads or follows.
So, as we get into this prep for the rainbow, we go ahead and we walk through. I'm going to make sure that this left hip is going out away from my lead because I can kind of tell that this ride is coming. What's going to happen is as I start to feel him rotate to the right here, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to take a breath as I step on to that right foot. I'm going to kind of lift it around a little bit, and then I'm going to slowly drop down into the right. Big thing I see with follows is we don't take that breath, and we suddenly drop. You don't want that. Another thing we don't want is we don't want this leg coming in towards our leads. Because as we discovered in class through some of our drills, when we close that leg in, it speeds up the ride, it makes it sloppy, and it forces bad frame on both us and our leads. So we want a nice frame. We're going to tuck our hips down and under, and we're going to counterbalance that and go away from our lead.
Nice. So that was the main thing. The couple notes I had while we were doing this for the leads was when I'm here, I don't want this hand out here pulling my follow on top of me. I want the hand here nice and centered so she can give whatever connection, shape, and frame that she wants. It gives her a lot more styling options to go around. And then when I bring her into it, I want to make sure she gets onto her foot. I don't want to just start circling right here because she's not in her center yet. Bring her up onto the foot and then stay around that center. Outside turn, and then we can get back to our dance. The other note I wanted to do, we didn't have time to get to it, but follows can be the inside circle, leads can also be the inside circle, so this is a great technique to do a lead ride from. So oftentimes I do it from this position here, where I have a turn, and I can tuck, and then I can be the inside circle while I make my follow the outside circle for that centrifugal throw. So practice those centrifugal throws, they're great. Also, I don't know, the marketing was a little off, but we have a routines class with me and Dania. We have 2 of them. It's a mini choreo camp, and you get to perform at Yes if you feel like it. So it's a little more than just a regular class. I don't know if there was a sign up that you